EA Sports and the PGA Tour so proudly present. Live from the final round, it's part of the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. With some 200 bunkers, Oakmont is considered by many in the golf community to be one of the most difficult courses in the world. It is a spectacular sight indeed, and we're pleased to be here at Oakmont to bring you all the tournament coverage for EA Sports. Jim Nance on the call, along with my good friend David Faherty.
Alrighty guys, what's going on? Big Ben here, and as you can see, we're at Oakmont, and we're going to start this one off on the third hole. We've parred the first two holes, and anybody that plays golf, I'm sure most of you that watch the Tiger Woods videos plays golf. You know when the green is hard and you hit a shot onto the green and the ball just keeps rolling, it's hard to get it to stop. You can even put some backspin on it, and sometimes the backspin don't work. Well, I mean, obviously I'm not playing with spin, but I'm talking about in real life. You know, sometimes it's really hard to get the ball to stop on harder greens, and that's kind of the problem I was having on this course. The ball just didn't want to stop on the greens. It just rolled for days. And as you can see, it was just about to rain here before we started this event, and I kind of wish I would have waited till it started raining, because it would have been a little easier to get the ball closer to the pin. And as you can see, now this one I got it really close to the pin. I judged it right, but a lot of the holes, I'm going to tell you, they're long ways from the hole, and it makes for long putts, and it makes for a little bit of a higher score. But hopefully we'll be able to get a win out of this. And guys, I skipped the first two events. The only vote I had this week, or not this week, but this time, was this course, the Champions Cup. And so I decided to skip the first two events of the season. I kind of wish I wouldn't have done that, because, you know, it puts us behind in the FedEx Cup points and stuff like that. But I'm sure we'll be able to catch up and hopefully win another FedEx Cup. I didn't really want to skip the first two events, but I'm getting a little behind on the Tyler Mason. I've been playing a lot of other stuff, obviously, and I've also been having a lot going on, been going fishing and stuff like that. So I decided to jump on today and play a quick round. Well, I forgot that the only vote was Oakmont, which is one of the toughest courses on the PGA Tour. That and Augusta National, I have to say, are probably the hardest too. And as you can see, the ball just rolls for days on these greens, guys. And like I said, anybody that plays golf knows what I'm talking about. If you have soft greens, you can get the ball to stop exactly where you want it to. And if the greens are hard, it's a little bit more challenging to get them to stop. So like I said, a lot of putts are going to be longer putts, and it's going to make for a higher score. But there's an eagle right there, guys. That's going to be an eagle on, what was that, number 4? So that's pretty good. That's definitely going to be useful. That's going to help us out a lot. And guys, I have to say, I really enjoyed your comments on the last video. I was surprised at how many Keegan Bradley fans there are. That's was a little surprising. You know, he's kind of one of the unsung heroes or something you want to say. You know, he don't win many events, but he's really a lot of fun, very energetic, and brings a lot. I think he's going to bring a lot to the PGA, you know, because, you know, it's probably not the most popular sport. Most people don't care much for golf, but he makes it exciting and a lot of fun. And there was a lot of votes for Phil Mickelson, which I'm going to have to agree with, because Phil Mickelson has got one of the best short games you will ever find. If you can take one tip from Phil Mickelson, it would have to be his short game. That man is ridiculous with his short game. He has an amazing short game, which helps him out a lot. His bunker play, his short game play, you know, if he's within, I don't know, 50 yards of the green, 100 yards or less of the green, he's going to put it pretty daggum close. And that's something I wish I could improve on my game in real life, because that's probably one of my weakest points, is my short game, especially my bunker play. If I hit it in the bunker, it's probably going to be a bad hole. Now, that's just me. You know, a lot of my friends, and actually my wife played golf in college. She played for UT, and she's actually probably better than I am. She's beat me a few times. I've beat her a few times. But, you know, she like I said, she played, you know, in college, and she's really good, and her short game is really good, and that helps her out a lot. And she's tried to give me tips, but it's just hard. A short game is something that's hard to learn. It's very hard to learn, and I can never, especially with my bunker play, I can never figure out how hard to hit the ball. I figured out where to hit the ball. They say you want to, if you were to put a dollar bill in the dirt, you'd want to, hit the ball right there where the dollar bill was at. You want to hit behind the dollar bill or whatever you want to call it. You want to get under the ball and lift it up. But I can never figure out how hard to hit it. And it always, hurts my score anytime I hit it into the bunker. And my wife can chip it right out of the bunker like it was no problem. Like it's just another thing. But that's something she definitely has me on. Now me, I drive the ball 300, average probably around 300, 290 to 300 yards. So I outdrive her by a long shot, so I always have to stand back and wait on her to hit her second shot. But I guarantee you hers is probably going to be, her second shot is probably going to be a little bit closer than mine. Like I said, her short game is extremely good. But like I said, I really enjoyed your comments. There wasn't as many Tiger Woods fans as I thought there was going to be. Now, there was a lot of Tiger Woods fans, and that's completely understandable. Tiger Woods is an amazing golfer. We all know this, but I figured the comment section was going to be filled up with Tiger Woods, and it really wasn't. Now, there was probably more Tiger Woods than there was anybody else. It was probably between Tiger and Phil, and there was actually a lot of Bubba Watson picks. That kind of surprised me as well. Bubba Watson's kind of one of those sleepers, He can have a good round, and then he can, not even basically show up to the next one, just go complete bust, which I guess anybody can do that. But guys, don't forget, at the end of this video, because I only had one vote on the last one, everybody was telling me who their favorite golfer was, and it probably lost, the vote for the next course. But don't forget, there's going to be 3 courses at the end of this one as usual. And don't forget to put your vote on which one you want to see next. So, yeah, definitely don't forget to do that, because I don't know which course I want to play next. Well, obviously, I'm going to play all of them because I don't want to get any further behind, because, as you know, like I said, I skipped the first 2 events on this one. And plus, I kind of wanted to play some events I didn't play last season. See, I didn't play this event in last season's videos. So, there we go. What are we? We have the lead now, so that's good. I think the leader was at 6 under, so we took the lead on the 17th hole there, as you see, and then we're going to move on to the 18th here, guys. Hopefully we can get this win out. All I have to do is par this thing, and we should get the win, unless there's anybody else on the course, obviously, that hasn't finished. Now, obviously, this is not my best round that I've played. Like I said, I jumped on here today thinking I was going to record a quick, Tiger Woods video, get an easy win, and that really wasn't the case. Like I said, the greens were extremely fast. I missed a lot of putts that I probably shouldn't have, and I didn't get as close to the pin as I probably should have on a few. But, we end up, as long as we can par this hole right here, we're going to end up getting the win. So it's all okay. It's all okay. We got to get our first win of the season. Now, hopefully we can win another FedEx Cup. I can't wait for the Masters. We're finally going to get to play in the Masters this season, because, as you know, we didn't get to last season. And when you start a new season, you change your settings if you want to, yada, yada, yada. Now, I do have the competition, the computer competition. I have them as hard as it will actually go. And I was actually going to bump my difficulty up as well. But I really like playing on Tour Pro. You don't have to spin, and stuff like that, and you don't have the putt preview, but you still have the green read beads. And I don't play Tiger Woods probably as much as I should, so I didn't bump it up yet. I'm gonna bump it up next season, probably to tournament. I think it's the next one, and I might actually do that midway through this season. I wanted to get a few more holes in, a few more courses in on Tour Pro before I bumped it up to tournament. But guys, here we go. As you see, we get the win. There is the new FedEx Cups. Yeah, just one event this time so far, but we will play the rest of them, I promise you that. And here you go, guys, the next 3 courses. Make sure to make your pick so I know which one to play or which one to post. And guys, I'm out of here. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'm gone. Later.